You didn't tell me that. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
get mad at him.
Everybody, I am sorry. I'm looking at my view. I want to say, put this video in the video so that they can see that I am sorry.
I want to make sure it's your perspective too. I'd like to welcome everyone to my second podcast. We got boy Adrian over here, and boy Tony on the far left.
Looking
So how are y'all doing? You know, y'all doing good?
Definitely good, bro.
That's
How
good.
you doing, bro?
I've been chilling, you know, working on videos and shit. They don't come out very fast, but I have a catalog of shit.
Also, shit. Shit, you just getting started anyway, bro.
Yeah, man.
So, can't
Well,
complain about that.
one thing I guess to get started with is I know a lot of people that either work with music or like music in general, you know. And obviously, both of y'all are both artists. So I guess in order, I'd like to ask y'all questions and both of y'all answer it in your specific ways.
Okay.
So the first thing I guess I'll start with Adrian over here.
Mhm.
When you're making your music, what is your purpose for making it? Like, what is your ultimate goal with it?
Shit, like you mean per song or like just like what I want to do, just in general?
I mean, kind of both, but more just like your overarching, like why I'm making music at all, you know?
I feel like for me, initially, whenever I first started, it was because one of my homeboys was doing that shit, and he kind of got me into it, and I just always thought the shit was fun. But realistically, for me, bro, like I kind of feel like now I do it because I didn't necessarily have a whole lot of guidance growing up, bro, or I feel like I could have had more. So I kind of do, I guess, the things that I kind of go through on a regular basis, and I want to help people like that might not have guidance either. If I went through it and I tell people how I went through it, I might not always go and do the best shit, but it's shit, bro.
It's just like your personal story.
Yeah, basically. And if that shit could help somebody or guide somebody or be like, damn, I see what he was talking about, then that's what it is. I don't want to say like a big brother, but it is kind of something similar to that, bro.
Okay, I see you. See you. What about you, Tony?
Well, I got into music really at a young age. I used to write like music and stuff in my chemistry book, just because I was bored and shit. Or if I was just at home, I'd write just because I had a affinity for poetry. Poetry was always that one thing that helped me a lot. And coming into music, I used to like chill with the homies and we would like rap and stuff like that. But it was just always just for, fun type shit. And then, well, my boy here had one day just hit me up saying, I'm thinking about doing music. And I was like, shit, I give it a shot. I give that shit a shot. And shit, I mean, I haven't released a lot of stuff, but what I'm working on now will definitely probably get my name out there enough to start getting where I'm going and shit. But um, for the reason that I make the music that I make is really just so people know that they're not alone and shit. You know what I mean? That um, even you know other people have problems as well. You're not the only one that goes through shit. And I guess in a way, just kind of be a friend to everybody. And like, hey, bro, I get it. I feel, I feel you. You don't have to do that alone though.
You and Adrian kind of share that in common.
Right.
That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, though.
Okay. Well, I like to hear that. I mean, when I look at music, I definitely want to see them kind of doing it as a purpose, not really as like a money making tool. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of a not that it's wrong that you'll make money doing it, but like people don't understand how much music is out there already, what you have to go through to get heard.
Oh, valid.
Because a lot of people, whether it was J. Cole sitting outside JC's office for his chance, or fucking, I really don't know many artists' upbringings. I mean, Eminem got taken out to Dre and all that. He was heard.
Right.
He was just underground.
Right.
So it's harder nowadays than it was back then. You got millions, billions more songs.
I definitely say it's maybe a little bit easier just because the fact the people that are coming out now, it's definitely different from how it was back then. Music transitioning from then to now. Music now I feel like has been diluted in a way.
Hmm. Why you say that?
I just feel like there is a flow of not so much great artists. I wouldn't say they're bad artists. Not dogging anybody in any way, but sometimes you gotta look at who is coming up and think about that. Damn, can I do that? You know what I mean? Can I do that? So I see it in that kind of standpoint.
So
I can see what you're saying. I don't know though, bro. Like, I see what people are saying, like how everybody's doing that shit. But at the same time, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I guess I'm just not super competitive in that aspect. To where it's like, bro, I don't really care how many people are doing it because realistically, the motherfuckers can't do it the way that I do the shit.
yeah,
Realistically, so I don't ever be like, I see what people are saying, but at the same time, I don't see the competition. But I'm not really in it
right.
because I really don't care about shit like that, bro. Like,
Well, let me ask, since we're kind of talking about, you bring something no one else does. How do y'all go about your creative process in a way that you feel is unique? Like, what are you bringing to your lyrics or to your process or to like your beats, whatever it may be?
for me, I feel like for me, I really feel like I just bring myself, bro. Like,
Well, that's
I'm
easy
like
to
literally
say.
like no, bro. Like I'm literally, bro. I'm for real myself. Like that's why like on my fucking songs and shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like you'll hear me and that bitch laughing. I sometimes leave the edits in there because it's just like, bro. I'm not trying to fake perfection, bro.
yeah.
I'm really not.
You're raw with it.
Yeah, like I'm really not, bro. And nowadays, bro, everybody wants to see the finished product, but they don't really want like they don't see what the fuck went into you creating that shit. And so I leave that shit in there, bro. Like, cause, bro, it again goes back to like why I even do music and shit like that, bro. Because I made a lot of mistakes, bro. I really did, but like, if you can help people not make so many mistakes, and you can let people see you making mistakes, and
Mm-hmm.
they can learn from the shit that happened to you,
Yeah,
it's like, bro,
but
yeah,
that
bro.
that always carries a guard is because a lot of these
Oh
people,
wait, my bad.
a lot of these people who do this stuff, they're not always well with the law or this and that.
Yeah,
They're going to see these blemishes, and a lot of people are going to be really judgmental about that. So it's
I
just
mean,
something, an understanding you kind of go in with.
yeah, because I mean, when you think about it, bro, that's life in general, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody's gonna judge you, whether you hear the judgment or you can see the judgment online. Like people are judging you constantly,
Mm-hmm.
all day, every day, bro. So it's just like, bro, hell nah, you can't be worried about that shit. You gotta just say fuck that shit at the end of the day,
Yeah.
cause, bro,
That's honorable. I mean, people aren't ever going to really get much introspection into you because, I mean, they're your fans or whoever. They're people across the world.
mm. So yeah, because I mean, bro, them people don't really know. They really don't know. Like anybody that's really sitting there talking shit, they really don't know, bro. Like 9 times out of 10, cause shit, bro. I was about to say a quote, but I'm kind of high, bro. I can't remember that shit. Right? It's that shit. It's like
Well,
those that mind, those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter, or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
that's how I gotta look at that shit, bro. Because I was somebody that always stuck in my head, wondering what the fuck people was thinking, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Shit.
For
Do
sure.
do you take any real differences from his process? What do you bring unique?
Well, my uniqueness, I guess, comes more from how I deliver. I mean, I try to tell more of a story in my music. Give a impact. It's not necessarily something in my life that's happening in the song, but something that me myself can put out there to let people know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I guess in a way, what I bring is authenticity in storytelling. I try to give that out and push something that will catch your attention, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And not just making music that is just for hype and stuff like that, or looking for the next best catchy song, shit like that. Now I'm more of a what's the word, like introspective.
Yeah, introspective. You
I know what you're
think
saying.
about.
Yeah, I'm trying to be more like introspective in my music and
Yeah.
painting a picture for the audience, so that then they themselves, even while you're listening to the music, you're envisioning what is happening in the music, and just getting, I guess, glimpses of myself within the music. I think that's most important to me because not a lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people are willing to put their time and their soul and everything into their music, and they're just trying to make something that will catch the next big thing. I mean, I'm not about that. I'm just really into it for the love of music.
I feel
Okay.
that. I feel that. That's what's up. What about you though? Like, what's your why do you start doing podcasts?
Why did I start? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's for a lot of similar reasons. I want to be able to spread awareness. I want to be able to talk about practically anything. Uh, I like philosophy a lot, and this is kind of my way of like executing that in a way and like presenting it to others. I don't ever expect to be the best, but I do expect to be one of the most understanding.
No, that's good. That's what's
And
up.
the biggest thing with philosophy, I think that I heard fairly recently, a couple of months ago, is when you're talking about philosophy, you don't want to cut down every tree in the forest. You want to irrigate a desert.
Interesting.
So, and what they really mean by that is, you're not trying to turn over every single idea. You're not trying to think about every single thing that could happen for every thought. Some things like, murder is generally going to be bad. I mean, you can think about a bunch of like convoluted ways it could be good, but unless those situations actually happen, there's really no reason to think about murder that much, right?
Right. I can understand.
So, I just want to be able to bring authentic talks with people of any way of being, I say.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. So you just like perspective necessarily when you
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Because, I mean,
Yeah. I can understand that, bro. Getting different perspectives, bro. That's just fucking amazing. That's why I like being outside, really. That's generally any reason I like being outside.
mm-hmm.
It's because, bro, people, bro, you hear so many crazy ass fucking stories from different people,
Yeah, bro.
and being able to talk to so many different people, bro, that's a fucking skill, bro.
I mean, I've usually only really met people off of my jobs. I haven't gotten out too much to meet people, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Where I am now, I work with cars, so obviously
people
Yeah.
come to
I
you.
come into contact with people every single day, and that's one thing. Growing up, I was like, I guess I had a fear of was people in large spaces and stuff like
Mm.
that. I always felt claustrophobic, I guess.
Mm.
Now that I've been getting into it and I've been actually having to talk to people and do this all this stuff to maintain people's vehicles and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's really helped me a lot more with being able to talk to random people. You know what I mean? Encouraging me to speak, more publicly and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like if you have that kind of fear where you can't talk, whenever other people are around, stuff like that,
Yeah.
put yourself in a situation where you have to, eventually overcome that fear and you'll be able to get yourself.
Yeah.
Now you're communicating with everybody who walks by. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On some shit.
Of course, it's going to be a different process for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's just up though. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, bro.
I guess let me ask now. We've talked about, you need to approach people and all this. So, how are y'all planning to grow your music besides making more? How are you planning to spread the music? Because it's one thing to say that I want people to listen to it because it's real, it's about my story, but like, how are they gonna find that story?
Yeah. I mean, for me, realistically, I really just think it's because I don't really market. If I'm being honest with you, because like, bro, something like fame, bro. Fame never really fucking mattered for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I never really just wanted. I didn't really care if everybody knows who the fuck I am. Like, it never really mattered to me, bro. So, but at the same time, that shit holds you back too because that's ways that you could be making money off of music.
Yeah, and even if
Like,
you know,
so I'd say for me, it'd probably just be marketing would be my number one thing, and then just telling people that I do it because, like me, growing up so introverted, bro, into myself, I didn't really talk to people like that. Like I know a pretty decent amount of people, but bro, I don't be talking to people like that, and it's bad because bro, you get trapped in your head like that.
yeah,
Shit like that, bro. So recently, a lot more recently, I've been practicing being more present, not overthinking and shit like that. And that's usually what kind of stops me from talking to people in general, is because I think too fucking much. I be overthinking, bro.
yeah, it definitely be like that. It kind of freezes you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's just marketing, bro. That's really it for me, and just getting over that shit. Cause man, I done talked to so many people, but I don't know. I be to myself, bro.
It's understandable. What about you, Tony?
Well, on the same aspect, I need to start doing more marketing. Really. I mean, I do eventually, want to think about going to like shows and stuff, and doing, like open mics and stuff like that. But, um, definitely something that I've been thinking about as well. But I want to get my lyrics and I want to get more songs out and everything like that, and get myself a little bit more known before I start popping up at shows and doing open mics, and then I at least have one or two people in the audience at least who be like, oh, I know that dude.
That's some shit.
But I don't really care about the fame, but the more people that I can influence, through my music by just showing up, definitely spread my name out there and definitely get more, attention to my music once I start actually recording and putting more music out.
Yeah,
I feel
I
that.
feel that. Cause yeah, that's really the only thing. Cause I mean, bro, you make nice music, bro. So you just really need to get that shit recorded, really. And shit, that's really it, bro.
I appreciate that.
Cause
I appreciate that.
especially cause like, bro, it's like seeing you from when you first started, bro, to now. Yeah, nigga. Definitely.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it's definitely been improving, bro.
I never stopped. You can't just stop doing it one day. You know what I mean? Because then you'll never go back to doing it. Me, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a lazy person. I get the fuck. I sit down on the couch and play games all day. Like that's how lazy I am. But I I definitely have to push myself, especially because I have a daughter.
Right.
I definitely need to start doing something with it at least, since I have the skill. You know what I mean? Might as well utilize it while I have it. You know what I mean? Like becoming a mechanic for me, I had the skill. I went to school. I did it. Now I'm, a manager at a shop. You know what I mean? So it's
I feel it.
definitely something that I've had to push myself to do because I never had the drive, I guess, to do anything. I was that kid that sat down all day and played games and ate Cheetos and shit like that. Like, so, I think really just from my peers alone, the people around me, my boy Adrian, my whole damn life.
Yeah.
Seeing how this nigga is, you see, I'm a little more, a little huskier, you know what I mean? So, but that don't stop me, from doing what I gotta do and trying. I'm gonna be honest, to outdo this nigga every single time.
Oh yeah.
Nigga seems to be one step ahead of me every
Yeah.
single time.
No, you don't sing
So
yet.
you're a
but
professional
you
hater.
Yeah,
You're a professional hater, bro.
Everyone needs one hater.
I got an enemy, man. I got an enemy.
Oh hell, man. No, bro. I feel you though, bro. Yeah. That shit funny as fuck. Damn. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hot in the bitch, bro.
This guy. So for y'all's music, I know a good subject matter for both of y'all would be, substances and how we use them. So
Not for real.
I'm not trying to say
He
anything.
just called me a J.
I just want to get some insight.
Nah,
how would you? Let me phrase this right. So, how do you believe right now, like the substances you use, impacts your creativity in writing or other aspects?
Well, I would say that it doesn't really impact me at all. I would say at the beginning, yeah, I felt like I had to be high to write. I actually would do like a writer's block. I could not write a fucking verse of shit. And then obviously, I got out of that. But what was the question?
How would you say that substances impact how you write in your creativity in general?
Okay. Well, I would say at the beginning maybe it played a part, but now I mean it really doesn't matter, right? If I'm high, right? If I'm not at this point. So I feel like yeah, it makes it a little bit easier sometimes, just because you're in a different state of mind. But I feel like you shouldn't rely on it to be where you are. Because then, I mean, I guess let's say you do want a career where you're doing music and you have all the fame and everything like that. You have everything that comes with it. Well, now what are you doing after that?
Making the next big hit.
Exactly, making the next big hit, I guess. But what if you don't?
I mean, gonna keep trying for a while, probably.
What if you just never come back?
Hey, hopefully, you've been saving up your money.
I mean, shit.
Yeah, this guy. Okay, let me ask something, I guess, a little more specific then.
What's up?
Do you feel bored when you're sober?
No,
No?
not necessarily. I used to though. Like, bro, it used to be weird being sober. Like, really for me, do I feel like it impacted my musical process? A little bit, yeah, at first because of like confidence. I didn't really feel like I had any confidence. I really just never developed that shit growing up, bro. So it was just like, at first I used to be like, damn, that shit, I don't know. It kind of helped me gain more confidence. But of course, like as I started getting older, bro, and I started going through a bunch of shit, it was like, I always came out the other side of that shit. So it was just like, damn, it really showed me eventually in time. But yeah, at first I felt like I needed that shit to be more confident. But
You feel like you needed it.
yeah, back then anyway, when I first started. So, but now, nah, it's just normal, bro. Like, and if I got something to do, bro, I usually be sober, bro. If it's like if I'm if I'm not recording, I'll usually be pretty sober, bro. Like throughout the day, especially while I got shit to do. So yeah, I really only be getting fucked up when I just am off and ain't got nothing.
Yeah. In your final hours.
But,
okay.
Yeah, basically the same thing, my man. I get high really just because, like, not really on board. I do it more just really stressed. You know what I mean? I do it after I get off work, something like that. If I can't sleep, I do it like that. But when it comes to impacting my music, it doesn't really impact it just for the fact that I don't really need it, I guess, to record, or I don't need it to write music, or I don't need to think about ideas. Just because, I mean, honestly, I'm really thinking about it throughout the day.
yeah.
Not damn near sleep, eating shit,
What the fuck?
Everything I do. I'm always trying to think about a new idea, or a new song, or a new music video, or a single song, or something like that. To that degree, so I mean, I guess I never really just think about it
Yeah. I mean, I feel like stuff like this we never really do think about anymore. It's kind of our daily habits, our daily lives,
Mm.
in a sense. It just makes me wonder because you say, obviously that it doesn't impact you. You could be sober and still write and all that, and I'm sure that's true. But would it still be the same? Is the real question.
We would have to see.
Release 2 different EPs.
I feel like when I first started in music, and the music I was making while I was high was a lot worse than the music that I'm making now. The music that I make now, I tend to smoke a lot less whenever I think about the music that's going into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I guess I'd get high after and listen to whatever I recorded to myself and be like, okay, that sounds cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, when it comes to impacting my music now, I feel like it doesn't really play a big part in how I generate what I'm generating.
I feel that. Do I feel like it'd be same?
I mean, it's not just high for you. There's also drunk. You be drunk.
What
I don't drink.
Yeah.
the fuck? Nah, I feel you though. Damn, I just got called out, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah, fuck it. Would it be the same? I would say yes because, well, I would say yes and no. Like, I mean, I'm still be me
Right.
regardless, but the subject matter would probably change. Well, would more than likely change because it's just like,
You're making music on what you're doing, pretty much.
yeah, more current events or some of the. I mean, a bunch of shit is from whenever I was younger and really just doing a lot more stupid shit, shit like that. It's just stuff I like I learned, bro, and shit. That's really all I want to do, bro. Like, if I ain't got nothing else to do, bro, I got to get better. So, you know.
Yeah, that. One last thing on just music in general is music kind of has its fades or fads and its popularities come in and out. Different genres kind of gain popularity at different times.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ever gonna sort of look at that trend and like kind of develop off of any of those, or y'all always just gonna kind of focus on your own thing?
Shit.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's definitely something that you should understand. You gotta obviously keep up with what's coming out, right?
Yeah.
You obviously gotta be in the loop at every single moment of the day of what's dropping, what's coming out, who's popping up, stuff like that. That's definitely something you gotta think about, not worry about. Probably, a medium chance that it's something that you should worry about. I mean, or at least I'm gonna worry about because I don't really care, in that aspect. I mean, um, whoever can come out, come do it. I welcome, everybody to do it. If you got something to say on, why do it? If you can do it, might as well do it. Just do it.
When you think about it, bro, that's just really only for that time.
Yeah.
It's only for a small period of time.
I mean, a small period of time, relatively, but like 5-10 years is kind of a long time for us.
I mean, that is very long, yes, but I mean,
change like that.
yeah, yeah. What's trendy today, tomorrow is not gonna be trendy. But in a sense, in a sense.
So nah. I mean, if I just so happen to be thinking about something that happens to be fucking trendy, then that's probably about the only fucking time I'll ever do something that's just trendy. I mean,
But
I never really been trendy though.
you never hear any like kind of popular songs. You're like, oh shit, he did that. I kind of want to do that on my song.
I definitely have. I mean, obviously, I've definitely heard some music that has been like, damn, that's definitely something that I would like to do in my music because I like the way, obviously it was done. But obviously, in another sense, you got to think about can you do it? You can't really do it exactly how they did it, so you got to make your own spin on it, because you still want to keep your authenticity, So, yeah, in that sense.
Yeah, bro. take inspiration from everything, realistically. Like just sounds in general, especially
Yeah.
shit I could just incorporate. Like you know what I'm saying? Fucking like how there's drunk me or whatever the fuck, or me, like I drink and shit, but like that's why I started putting like opening the can up and shit and like the fizz and shit like that, or like since I smoke, the sounds of me smoking and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You just pretty much you just gotta take inspiration from everything, bro.
Right. That mock question made me remember my real one this time. And that is,
It was a setup.
yeah. So, obviously, songs are going to like have the same verbiage, some of the same words a lot of time. How do you stop yourself from falling into the trap of saying something like super generic, or do you worry about that?
I mean, nah. I mean, shit. I don't talk generic, so
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I like. I feel like for me, bro, like I'm on that motherfucker like how I sound,
Right. I mean, but how you sound, but there's tons of rappers said I'm heaven sent,
Oh yeah.
kind of like the small cliches,
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
Well,
Do you ever think about those?
I mean, I guess you can. I mean, shit. I mean, you can fall into that shit and not even think about it because I mean, everything that just about everything that's been said has been said already. You know what I mean? This conversation has probably already been had in one way or another. You know what I mean? So, no matter what, you're gonna come into falling into something that somebody else already said, type deal. But I feel like you should take it as whenever you're doing it, you should take it as something that you're doing on your own, not just copying and pasting what they did onto yours. You know what I mean? So same flow, same style, everything like that. You're gonna say it differently. You know what I mean? So, but subconsciously, you won't even recognize if you're honestly doing it and you're not. You don't know that you're copying something. Then obviously whenever you do it, you're gonna do it how you do it, not that how they do it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's definitely something you can't avoid. That's how I feel.
it does happen at times. You're absolutely right about that. But nah, I mean, I don't know. For me personally, I never was just that trendy. Like even as a child, bro. I just never cared about that shit. I was always interested in other shit.
And I know maybe not everywhere, but you know how Dallas has its own sound and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When people are like in the underground scene, I think there's a bad habit of them like having the same kind of beats, same kind of verbiage in their stuff, and I think
Oh
that's
yeah,
kind of what holds them back.
yeah.
I definitely agree with that, and that's something I'm trying to avoid as well. You know, the music that I make is, I mean, some of them compared to others in my category in my catalog are more chill. Heartfelt. Stuff like that. While some of my other songs will come off a little bit more aggressive, obviously, and it's just a mix of emotions, I guess, within my music. And that's kind of what I want is a mix of emotions in my music. So I want to be able to I want people to be able to feel my music, not just listen to it. You know what I mean? So, um, what was the question?
um, I mean, I was so entrenched, I kind of forgot. It was oh yeah, stopping yourself, from using the same like verbiage. Dallas scene, how everyone sounds the same and stuff, or they can sound the same.
Well, yeah, I definitely try to sound more. Um, I don't know, me. Just me in my sense of I don't really listen to a lot of Dallas rappers and stuff like that. I do. There are a couple of people that I've heard of through X and X and this and that. So I definitely know about people in Dallas, and I know a few people in Dallas, but I don't really know anything more than that. So I would guess would say like if you're going like the Mexican OT route, that type of music. His music is obviously very aggressive, very out there. Good music, very good music. I can't be like that. You know what I mean? That's not me. So I definitely would like to bring in just a little something different. You know what I mean? I like to be a little bit more chill.
Differentiate or creativity, and it's not all the same.
Exactly. So I like to just bring a mix of emotion into my music, a mix of vibrance, something that's that can be catchy, but also brings apart a message to the listener in a way that I'm hoping that I'm coming off to that. You know what I mean? So I guess when it comes to that, I don't really go into that. I guess because I'm doing my own thing. Right. So I'm not worried about how they're doing their music. You know what I mean? It's cool though. It's definitely something I listen to and stuff like that. But it's not something that I require for my music. You know what I mean? I like to be diversive and do different things and try different stuff and like play with my voice and everything like that. Um, I would say my biggest thing is my beat choice. Getting beats that are a lot more chill, a lot more, rhythmic, a lot more symmetry within in the music itself. So, you know, definitely not a big factor in how I do mine, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Do I use Dallas verbiage? Uh, yeah. I mean, I got a
I
couple
mean,
words. Shit.
maybe. I mean, the only people, Jesus, the only person I really know is like Zorro, not Zorro, fucking Zero. Is that
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
yeah.
I said Zorro.
Is he from Dallas?
Yeah.
For real? I never knew shit. I like Zero. I never knew that nigga from Dallas. But yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel like I don't make music like that though. But I grew up listening. I
Yeah.
grew up listening to a bunch of different people, and getting like just talking to a bunch of different people too. So I feel like that kind of helps me because, bro, you talk to a bunch of people from all over the world, and there's probably something that you could take away from somebody. Like they might say a whole bunch of bullshit, but it might be that one gem, and shit. I don't know. I guess it helps expand um your fucking knowledge or whatever the fuck.
Different
Yeah,
cultures, different sounds.
yeah, exactly. So you're not. I feel like I've been to a pretty decent amount of places. I haven't been everywhere that I want to go, but just going out and exploring and actually leaving.
Hmm.
I mean, whether you come back or not, it's just like shit. It's just all that shit plays a part in the way that you speak, in the way that you act and shit like that.
Right.
So I feel like that makes me not just talk like I'm from just Dallas or around.
Hmm. That was pretty much all the music questions I had. If there was anything y'all wanted to bring up about anything.
Oh shit! I mean, I'm chilling.
Okay. Well, I guess we can talk a little bit about games and then we'll wrap it up.
It's a bit.
So
It's gonna be.
obviously you guys are big fighting game lovers, like Tommy was. What are the best and worst mechanics for fighting games, you think? Like, do you like comeback mechanics? Do you like fucking like being able to stun lock? Do you like?
I think Tekken has the best. Is the best when it comes to fighting games and saves, just because I feel like you could do a lot more
Yeah.
within those games.
Yeah, I mean they
Like
definitely have
like Dead or
trees
Alive.
of fucking
Dead or
combos.
Alive
Yeah.
was a really great game. That one was a really great fighting game because it was open world and you could move around and you could do through different combos within combos and stuff like that. So um, coming up like Capcom, the Capcom game. What is it? Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Street Fighter was a really great game. Like I mean, one of the ones that really defined the fighting games compared to like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat as well. Um, I feel like them fighting games. or when it comes down to the mechanics, Tekken has when it comes to like the fighting mechanics.
I heard like I don't know if it was this last update, but like one of the updates after it came out, people hated. Really? Like they made dodging or sidestepping like worse because they made auto tracking for characters a lot better and stuff like that. I don't know everything, but people were really upset about it.
I mean, I feel that, but I mean, shit's gonna change all the time. You can't just. It's gonna happen regardless. Just come on, like you just gotta learn a new mechanic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, do you think that's really fair if it's like most people think it's a bad change?
I mean, really, you can say what you want, and it's not gonna. It's not gonna impact anything that they do. So I mean, in terms of it being fair, I don't think it is. I think it's very unjust. But in terms, I'm like, damn. Now I gotta live with it. I gotta find out something else to do. I'm a King user, so King himself has too many buttons and combos and sequences to do different things. And so within that, I mean, if I find a problem, then I'll just try to work my way around it. That's how I tackle games. I mean, I play games like Elden Ring, so
The whole reason for this stuff is like developers are supposed to listen and tweak and balance stuff, so it's like as fun and depending on the game as competitive as it can be at the same time. So when they're making these changes, it shouldn't necessarily be, oh, I just got to live with it now. It should be, hey guys, most of us don't like this. Can y'all do something about it? You know?
I mean, yeah, you can definitely go that route and stress your concerns about it. And I feel like they should do something about it. But maybe for right now, that's just how it's gonna be. So they already changed it. Live with it now, and then whenever if they fix it, you know, you're still complaining about it and everything like that. They're gonna eventually fix it, just as the internet does. The internet is number one at fixing everything, apparently. So there's they fixed Lilo and Stitch, and they fixed what was that other movie? Shit. No, was it Lion King? No, it wasn't Lion King. It was another live action movie. Sonic. Popular, very big popular movie, right? Sonic, right? Big character in entertainment and media, right? So the original sketch of Sonic was horrible. It was diabolical. And they were like, this is it. This is what you're going to get. Ha ha ha. And then the internet flooded them and they were like, okay, we'll fix it. And they fixed it. So I feel like if you're gonna go that route, definitely push on the subject and explain to them that this is something that made the game a little bit more fun. And in terms, they should look at it. If you're getting enough calls, enough emails, enough comments on anything, then you're gonna definitely have to pick it up because eventually you're gonna start losing sales. Well, now people don't want to pay for the extra skins and the extra hat and the little skirt because it's not worth it. It's not the same game anymore. You're not making the game what it was intended for, and why even, you know what I mean? People are gonna eventually just drop the game and then wait until what you have next to see if it's worth anything.
That's if they even do that. Shoot. Mm. Damn.
This man don't even know what's going on.
Bro. That boy was saying a lot of shit.
I mean,
They were valid points though. I'm not really too I mean, I don't really know much about that shit, honestly. Anytime I be playing a game, I just be getting on that hoe. And like I play that hoe for like sometimes it'd be a few hours, like if I'm on the game with him or some shit, or you know, but be like, nah. I only play with a couple people, bro. And
you just play to play. You don't worry about the details.
yeah, pretty much nowadays, hell.
That's fair
Like,
enough.
a lot of the time, whenever I turn my PlayStation on, bro, I hardly even be playing online, bro. It'd be like, shit. I don't know, but hmm, fighting game. What is my favorite fighting game? I don't know, bro. I like Super Street Fighter, bro. I like Street Fighter,
Yeah.
bro. I like Street Fighter, bro. That was my shit.
Yeah.
I used to whip this nigga's ass on fucking boy.
But then we switch over to Tekken, and I put that smackdown on him. So I don't know how he be doing it in Street Fighter, but he got that hoe. He got that hoe. I give him his dub right there. And no. And he say Street Fighter, I'd be like, no. We play Mortal Kombat.
I haven't really played 6 a lot, but 4, yeah, that was my shit.
Fucking Marvel versus DC.
Oh yeah,
Or no, it was Marvel versus Mortal Mortal Kombat.
Oh, versus DC.
Yeah,
Bro, that hoe was fire.
that hoe was. And that hoe was my favorite. That hoe was my favorite fighting game at the time when that hoe released. I have 2 copies of that hoe. That's how much I like that hoe. I'm gonna get a digital copy just so I can play it again.
You can't even do that.
Shut up.
They took it off.
Damn, did they?
Yeah.
Podcast over. Breaking up.
I guess with the fighting games and all that, obviously you like Street Fighter, he likes Tekken. How do you think they could make a game like that be single player in a understandable way, like it actually makes sense? Not kind of like the way it is where Mortal Kombat, you're like, oh, I'm gonna fight you because the world, I'm fighting you because I want the world. Like how can you make a cohesive fighting game that makes sense?
I guess that's kind of hard, but not very easy in a way because I guess Mortal Kombat does that. Mortal Kombat has more of a story behind how the characters meet and what's going on in that game. There's always something else. There's always something else that throws you out of what you think's gonna happen. You know what I mean? I don't know Street Fighter. I don't even know if it has a campaign. But
they have
yeah, I mean, it's kind of well, I don't want to say it's kind of like Mortal Kombat. It is kind of the same though. Like you're pretty much generally just traveling around that motherfucker, fighting a bunch of motherfuckers, which is just about the same story.
So then you got like a game like Tekken where it's a game. Yeah, exactly. It's a game, but the story behind it. You know what I mean? That's what you're looking at. You're not looking at a lot of mechanics of it and everything like that. But you're talking about like the gameplay. Going through the game and like going into the game and these cutscenes where you have to actually fight and stuff like that. I think Tekken did pretty well when it came to that because the Mortal Kombat does it as well. It throws you into a fight in the middle of a cutscene and you're doing stuff and you're having to do quick time events and stuff like that. Like that, I feel like that makes the game 10 times funner. Now, I do believe that the campaigns could be longer or they could be doing something that is a little bit more creative with the character campaigns because I know they understand. Some games have the single character campaigns where you're fighting through these people and stuff like that, and it's giving you little glimpses. But like, why not? It's giving them their backstory and stuff like that, right? But I don't feel like it could go into. I feel like they could go into more detail on how the characters interact and how they got to this situation, not just like fast forwarding 100 fucking years and.
I mean, something like One Piece kind of makes the story aspect work. It's just their games usually aren't the best fighting wise.
I mean, there are some good. The new one that came out is pretty. It's pretty cool, I guess. It's more like what's that one game? It's that about the what is it, like Chinese dictators or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what game it was. That boy Cortez would know. But it would be like a game like that where it's full open world, and you're traveling around, conquering, this place and conquering that place and stuff like that. Like that's pretty cool. I like that. Or within my fighting games, I don't think it'd be able to do something like that. You know what I mean? An open world fighting game, it'd be kind of weird in the aspect. You're just running around fighting people. I mean,
it'd really be kind of like Batman or like Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor or something.
that could work by any means. If you're planning on doing that, do it. I'm open to it, but at the same time, I don't think it really work. Yeah. So, but I do feel like they should be able to do something with how they tell the story in the games and the length of them, because I feel like these fighting games, I get so invested in the characters and stuff like that, and the game ends. And I'm like, damn, man, like, fuck.
You know better than that.
That's why it's, but I understand. That's why a game like that will make you go from I just want to get into it, and you're playing on easy, and then working your way up to the hardest level, and now you're fighting, tournaments because you feel like you're, the best at it, and I feel like that's always the online aspect of the games. I like storytelling games. I'm not gonna lie. Black Myth Wukong is my favorite game of all time right now. I swear to God, it's my favorite game right now. It beats out like Gears of War, it beats out God of War, it beats out all of them. Like that's just my game right now. That it's a beautiful game. But I just don't think they'd be able to pull something off like that in a fighting game. You know what I mean? And I don't hate them for it. You know what I mean? I just feel like they should have more.
Might be possible with more VR stuff. That's going to kind of redefine a little bit of what fighting games are.
Yeah, but yeah, you are. You're right.
You said what?
Y'all into VR?
No.
I have a VR. I have the Quest 2 or the Quest 3. It's pretty cool. No, I have the 2. I think the 3 is the new one, right?
I have no idea.
I think the 3 is the new one. I have the 2, and I play it. I even bought the extended battery for it so I can play it. But and it's cool. I like it. I do want to get the Quest 3 because I feel like the Quest 3 itself, you can do a lot more with it. It's very advanced.
Are there actual VR fighting games?
Yes. Yeah. There are VR. You like boxing and stuff like that, and you like MMA and whatnot.
Bro, I never actually looked into that shit. I figured it was gonna come, but like, bro.
You can even get haptic suits, so you can feel the damage.
Oh hell, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
This nigga, you gonna pay to feel your ass getting whooped?
Hell yeah. Hey, it make you do better. I'm pretty sure something like that would make you lose some weight. That's a fucking workout, I'll tell you now.
That's crazy, bro. What the fuck? But they got everything, but don't they? Shit. But nah, bro. I can't get into that shit, bro. It fuck with me, bro. Like, I don't know who the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this motherfucking stupid ass helmet on. I'm sitting there, somebody break in and shit. I mean, that motherfucker like this.
But see, that's the thing about the Quest. But that's the thing about the Quest 3. If that happens, you can click a button and you can go see through, and you can see everything around you.
A nigga finna smack your ass across the damn head. You gonna turn that shit off just in enough time.
He said, "Click."
Right. Stupid ass. Damn.
If your reaction time, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If your reaction time is that fucking slow, where you hear the break in and then you get whacked, I mean, that nigga must have dropped from the roof on your ass. And it hurt too. I'm serious, cause there ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way your reaction time is that fucking slow. You know what I mean? I'd take it down to that. Maybe if you're a child or something, but.
Then I'm fuck around, shit. I'll be the nigga to fall down the stairs. I'm sitting there fighting the shit out of this motherfucker. I'll just trip down the fucking stairs and shit. That shit say run out the room. I run and hit the wall and shit.
On the fighting games, I think a lot of the reason these fighting games don't really have too much integrated story, too much like personal stuff going on, is just when we look at like boxing and UFC, we're there for a spectacle, we're there for a fight, and that's kind of what fighting games usually are. You're not there to give a fuck about what's happening. You just want to hit somebody.
Yeah, basically.
True. I feel you on that one, because I definitely do be. Once I've been through the story the first time, I just click. Oh yeah. I just click all through all the cutscenes and everything. Just get to the chase. Let me fight this nigga. You know what I mean?
And that's probably why they don't put much effort.
I feel like that's why. Yeah, I understand.
A lot of people are like that.
As long as the fighting feels good.
Right. As long as I guess if the fighting, as long as the fighting is good, then who gives a fuck? Yeah, you can go do the little campaigns that they have for them. Whoever, there you go, take that. But when you're here to fight, you ain't here to fucking talk. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, everything's online now, any damn way. Like, I'm honestly surprised that some fucking games even still have campaign. Honestly,
I mean,
but
it should always be a niche. Like indie games are kind of the new single player.
yeah,
Call of
but
Duty is taking it to a new level because they're not making the campaigns as long as they're used to.
Yeah,
like
I mean
a
they
lot of
weren't
people
even
don't
long
want
to
to play
begin with.
campaigns no more.
Campaigns were always the best part of the game in my aspect. You know, I loved the campaigns. They were really good. Oh, I was. Oh boy, nah, motherfucker. I was. We could run that today.
A 4.1 KD or 4.2 KD.
Mm-mm. I don't even remember. Shit.
I run it.
Right now I'm ass. Boy,
Nah.
I got Call of Duty on my PlayStation in the car. Look at
well, yeah, bringing that up, what's y'all's favorite single player games of all time?
My favorite?
I mean, it might still be Street Fighter for you. I don't know.
Nah, it's not Street Fighter.
Okay.
Because when I think about single player, I think about like an action adventure or some shit like that.
I mean, I
Like
guess, but I
something
didn't have
more
brothers or
open world.
sisters, so everything was single player.
He's the only child, bro?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't know that.
You've never seen a Mayo sister or a Mayo brother.
Oh, you right.
Heard about a brother or sister ever in my life.
Right about that.
Ever in my life.
That's wild.
Mm-mm. But
My favorite of all time.
Well, Wukong.
stupid. That boy just said that shit 20 minutes ago. No, it's not.
Of all time, bro, it has to be either Gears of War. Oh no, Halo.
Which one?
ODST.
Oh shit! This man is out here.
ODST was my favorite single player.
the soundtrack to go to sleep.
Oh, I do. I put it on repeat while I'm at the gym. I put it on repeat while I'm talking to customers. I'm like, I'm sorry, what did you say? I was listening to Freedom.
That's crazy.
That's underrated pick right there.
Underrated pick for sure. ODST was.
That was a spin-off of 3.
Yeah, that's wild. That was a good one though. Those
Hell
used to
yeah.
have good ass campaigns.
Beautiful campaign. Really immersed you into the game.
Were like 10 out of 10.
No, 10 out of 10s for sure. After that, I mean, 4 was good, and then after that, I didn't.
Reach was pretty.
Reach was amazing.
I just
Okay,
like the mechanics of Reach, honestly.
I'd probably rank ODST and then Reach.
This man got tired of just walking.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get there one day. When I get there, bro.
But that's every Halo game.
Well,
I'm gonna get there, and when I get there,
they can't go faster than me.
exactly. Wait, don't you have a speed run of Halo 2?
I don't have a speed run of shit.
Damn, I thought you had a speed run of Halo 2.
No.
I know you have gameplay of Halo 2.
Yeah, I did all of Halo 1 and Halo 2, but I deleted all of them.
I remember I went back before you deleted them.
Nice.
And I got to see it one last time. This was I remember that game too fondly. Yeah.
Damn, I wonder what the fuck has Halo been up to?
Sucking.
Really?
Getting worse. 343 is going to remaster the first Halo again.
I hope so, and I hope it's good this time.
Oh, some shit.
The second one was just the graphics. That's all they changed.
Graphics and reach models.
Like I feel like they could remake. I feel like they should just remake the game. You know what I mean?
Well,
not
that's
just
what they're doing this time.
like not. Yeah, I feel well then good because the first one was good. When they came out the remastered, I was like, this is just the same game. Just they threw some paint on it. You know what I mean? It's an old car with new paint.
It was just like a recollection. You know?
But if they're remaking it and making it something a whole different, scenario,
They're making their own assets.
then that could be more beneficial to what they plan on doing in the future of Halo. Because Halo is like one of those games that you just can't put down like Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
I mean, I put it down.
Well, you put it down, but you're also mayonnaise.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just Halo's level designs. I think have been pretty bad. Level designs and like the architecture, like it's always like a square. You're always in like metallic boxes.
Yeah.
Everything's always metallic looking.
I mean, yeah.
Valid.
I understand.
But with the last one that came out, they opened that up, and now you had more freedom
Yeah, well, the Infinite campaign, probably one of the best in the past like 5, 6, 7 years. But as far as maps, I mean, from the bit I played, it was still just metallic looking areas. But I only played like when it just dropped.
Well, I played it and I finished through it. And now I'm finally playing it again. I don't know, I actually really like the Infinite campaign.
Yeah, it's nice.
It was really nice. It's something new that isn't just.
It kind of brings back Halo 1 vibes almost.
Yeah.
I never played.
And the mechanics that they use, for instance, I think it was on Unreal 5, right? Unreal 5, I think that one, because they did it with that, it came out of a more beautiful game. And the mechanics were a lot more smoother, but there were definitely aspects of the game that they glitched out on. And like, whenever you would swing, if you were swinging too close to something, you'd get stuck in it. Mechanic where if you swung wrong, you would get launched into the stratosphere. And so there's definitely stuff that they need to work on before they think about releasing another game. Because I felt like Infinite was kind of rushed. They were like, we gotta get this game out. We gotta get the vibe going, because they kind of dropped off after 4.
Yeah, well, after 5.
After 5 was alright. Before it was like my ass.
No, a lot of people hated 4 more.
That was the one where they had like laser weapons and stuff.
They had them in both.
But that one was better than mine.
Okay.
To me, I don't know. I'm the odd guy out in everything though, because I like things that people don't like.
You just difficult. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. But
Stupid.
no, I mean, I like games that challenge you a little bit more, that are a little bit different. Whenever a game goes out of its aspect, I feel like it could be a bad thing or a good thing. Sometimes it works out and people don't like it.
Yeah.
But at least you put something out. People are gonna hate what you put out on a daily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are gonna be listening to you with me. Like, people are gonna listen to my music and be like, "Oh, I don't like this. It's not." And some people are gonna be like, "Hey, you know what? I really get this message. I like this." So, in that aspect, I feel like they should just keep doing what they're doing, but they should listen to how we're reacting to what they put out and try to make it something else if it comes to that. You know what I mean? If you're gonna release another game, please make it different.
Yeah.
Please make it different than what you have. Infinite was great. I love Infinite, but you could have fixed it a little bit better.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Pokemon games, this open world, but it just feels rushed and empty.
Yeah. Well, Pokemon, it always feels like the same exact game.
I mean, in a sense, it almost is. It's just different Pokemon.
Yeah, and I mean, I like that's cool.
The stories are slightly different.
Yeah, the stories are slightly different. You're always a different person, and you can do something else different that you didn't get to do in the other one. But it's still the same game. I mean, I like the way that they did like the last one. It became kind of like get chased by them and whatnot.
Oh, I mean, that was in Arceus though.
Yeah, but how they're doing it now is a little bit, I guess, different.
It's the same. It's pretty much the same thing, just a tiny more tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's all there is, it's just the same game repainted.
Yeah.
Like I said, Halo had that problem where it was just the same game. Or no, not Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It was just the same game.
How many times can you have an AK?
And now, like Call of Duty itself is I feel like really fucked it up in the aspect of I go and I buy skins and shit for my characters and I spend all this money. Why can't I roll it over to the other one, to the new one? If it's the same, if it's still attached, hold on, leave me here. It's still attached to the same stuff as the old one.
Because they lose money.
The games now that they're coming out with aren't actual games; they're DLCs to the game. Like Elden Ring. Elden Ring came out, Night Rain, or Elden Ring came out, and then Elden Ring something else.
Night Rain. You mean like the actual DLC, the Shadowfall or whatever it was?
Shadowfall. It's a completely different game to it. They just add. It's the complete same game, but they add a lot more to it. You know what I mean?
They added a decent amount more. I don't know if I'd.
I mean, it basically added a whole nother world to it.
They added a part of a whole nother world to it.
Yeah. It could be better. That's all I was saying.
I know a game I was told by a nice lady up where I work is about God of War. The new God of Wars are apparently like really good.
Yes. The new
Which
God
one?
of War are really great. I haven't played the new update yet, but I'm gonna go home and play that probably. So, I did get through the one where I think he died in one of the sorry spoilers.
Hell no.
I have gotten into more of the game. I haven't finished the main campaign.
I'm about to start getting death threats.
The second part of the campaign is I have not finished it at all. I'm struggling with them, to be honest with you. But also, I'm not playing my PlayStation. I work, I have kids, I have a relationship. Get in the way of that. But,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I do get to play games, I do like to play a game that's more chill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like the multiplayer game.
Yeah, too many sweats.
I don't like getting off of work and having to fight for my life.
that boy was
I
fighting.
just wanted to relax.
That boy was fighting all day.
How many times I've actually said that to people online? Like, bro, I'm just trying to play the game. I just want one
That
kill.
boy just wants some peace. Hell no.
I used to be cold as fuck at Call of Duty, bro. I used to be cold as fuck. Now there's too many people who want to be famous.
Yeah, we didn't get into esports quick enough.
Nah, no bullshit. Mm-mm.
That's pretty much all I had. If anything you want to say about single player games or anything?
Me? Shit,
Yeah.
bro. I can't even think of what my favorite one would be. One that I really fuck with, bro, that I, for some odd reason, have never beat is fucking Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, yeah. I've heard
never beat Ninja Gaiden?
Every
I
time
haven't
I start
beat it
playing
either,
it, bro.
Wait. Who is Tanjiro?
No, for real. Bro, that shit. Bro, the game is fun as shit, but anytime I start playing it, I'll be like.
It's Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
That game,
shit.
That game, when it first came out, was known to be the most hated game of its time because nobody wanted
on Xbox for sure.
Whenever it just in general, whenever it first came out, nobody wanted to play it. It was the most hated game. People wanted refunds for it. Like it was that bad, right?
Yeah.
And the creator, I remember the creator. It says somewhere the creator of the game was like, "Oh well, if you don't like it, don't play the game. You bought it. Oh well, you don't,
skill issue.
That's what you're getting into. Yeah, it's a skill issue. So, I love that.
Yeah.
And so I've played every Ninja Gaiden. I've beaten every single Ninja Gaiden.
Why do you call it Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden?
Yeah. Okay.
Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden. So I've beaten every single one of the Ninja Gaidens, and I'm ready for the new one that's coming out because I'm definitely gonna be playing at home. We'll be on it. I'm gonna be fucking some ninjas up.
They're gonna be samurais.
They finna jump the shit out your ass.
Difficulty in old games is underrated.
I feel like the games that are coming out, I appreciate the amount of difficulty a game has because the more difficult it is means that if the more thought that you put into that game, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, not maybe.
Man, come on! You run through a game like Elden Ring and see the landscapes and the stuff that you encounter. And
but I mean, I think development team matters.
Probably got hit with a whip. So that they could design such a foul thing.
Fuck?
And then somebody else got murdered for somebody else in the office to be like, you know what, I'm gonna make this fighting mechanic of this goddamn game so fucking precise. Like, let's be honest, bro. You could be doing backflips under niggas' sword or over people's swords because that's how like precise everything has to be in that game.
It also
very, very few pixels away from your hitbox.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because from the games before to games now, there was always a hitbox issue. I'd get hit up here and die. Games first came out, I got smaller. You know what I mean? Now you're damn near half.
Yeah, I mean, kinda. I mean, Smash Bros is still bad at that.
Yeah, Smash Bros is terrible. You could be damn near a mile away. Still hit them.
Your sword goes through. Nothing
the sword goes through. I'm like, how did that happen? How did that happen?
What the fuck?
But I guess that's some of the benefits of smaller characters compared to bigger characters. It's an aspect ratio. You know, you swing like this, you're not going to hit them, so you obviously got to swing down. You know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, my sword shouldn't go through him.
Oh.
I hit him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you hit him.
Like, did you see
But-
that? The
But
fuck?
you didn't register that I hit him. And
Yeah.
that throws the whole rest of the game off. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
That done fucked my boy up once, boy. That
That
shit done fucked him up once. But I got fucked up before by that
I
one.
mean, your development team size definitely matters, and how big of the game you're actually making is. I mean, that matters a lot for the details too. So Elden Ring, you're gonna have like 2,000 people working on that, but fucking Undertale, you got 5.
Yeah, but I mean, who's playing Undertale like that? I mean,
I like it. Undertale has
Undertale's a great game. I understand that, but I mean, how many times have you been playing?
I've gotten 2 of the 3 endings.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
Doesn't mean that you play the game that much. 2 out of the 3 endings. Why don't you have all 3? Hasn't the game been out for that long?
Bro, I had to do stuff. I had money problems and stuff. Okay,
Why
just
you
because
agree,
I
bro?
want to go back and do
Hey,
it,
man,
but
I'm a completionist, so I gotta finish a game. I don't care if I get all the rewards and stuff and all the extra shit in the game. I don't care about that on my first run through. I'm just trying to get through the
boy,
game.
you should have.
After I get through the game, I'll go back and I'll replay the game and I'll try to find all the little other shit and this and that. And if I don't find everything on my second run through, I'll go back and I'll take it a little bit slower on my third run. You know what I mean? I give a game 3 tries. If I don't like it after that, then I usually play that.
You should have told your barber to finish the haircut.
Hey, bro, my haircut is crisp. You can see the sweat beads. They don't even get in my look at that.
Boy, y'all hell.
Yeah.
No.
Look at that.
Face sad, boy.
The rest of this interview trying to get the hat off.
You can't. I have the mic on it, bro. You can't take it off.
I'm gonna take it and stop running.
This boy here.
Coming here live from Adrian's hat.
This boy here. I don't know how the hell you got in here.
I walked in. Through the door. I'm not a vampire, Adrian.
Boy, I did not tell that boy to come in. I actually told him nobody was home.
Well, that's it. You knew you were lying.
Stupid ass. That's it.
All the Tonys out there, I want you to.
Boy, hell
see
no.
this.
No.
They can't hide from us. We have the upper hand. There's a lot more of them than there are them.
Sure.
Them. Look at that.
That's pretty much all I had for subjects and stuff.
How do you feel about how games are going in this day of age?
How they're going?
Yeah,
like
what do you are you happy with the amount of games, or are you happy with the content that's coming out with the game?
I'm happy with the amount of games that are coming out between indie games and like all that other stuff, you know. There's plenty of games you could find that you could like, even coming out now. I am disappointed that pretty much every single AAA company maximizes profit over, you know, creativity or polish. Well, they got their schedule. We're gonna get the game out by then. Oh, it's not. There's some bugs. Oh, we'll get a patch out. You know, I really just don't think AAA games are ever going to be the standard for, like, I guess you would say, the most fun anymore. They're not going to be the most fun games. Most of the most fun games, like Schedule 1, like Stardew Valley, Minecraft, all those, it's going to be from smaller companies that might end up getting big.
Okay. And I do agree with that. I definitely do. There are a lot of underrated games that get hyped up, or a lot of overrated games that get hyped up. Kind of like what was that space game that came out?
Oh, No Man's Sky?
No Man's Sky.
Yeah. Apparently it's really good now.
But when it came out,
Yeah.
it was boring.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of broken promises.
It was so boring. It was just, you go to a different world and it was copy and pasted, maybe a different environment. You know what I mean? And that's the problem I encountered with that game. But maybe I should give it another try since you're saying that it's better now.
They've had 100 updates.
100 updates, you say?
Something. I mean, they've had a lot of updates. Yeah.
I should definitely give it a try, but I mean, when it comes to games like that, there's not much you can do.
Yeah. I mean, AAA nowadays is
Until they start releasing updates.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But that
That's why I feel like companies should not rush out what they're putting out because there's no point in rushing it out. If you're gonna rush out of something that could be great and then you make it a fucking entire flop, you know what I mean? It kind of ruins the whole mojo. Now if nobody wants to play those games, now you want to go play the older ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not maximizing on what you have now. And so I feel like they should be capitalizing on time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, GTA has been working on this game for 30 years. So when this game comes out, I expect it to be.
Well, there was a game that's taken not quite as long, but Duke Nukem Forever. That game took like 7 years in development or something like that, and it wasn't very good.
No.
It was okay.
Yes, but you think of games like Doom. It took forever for them to come out with another Doom, and they came out with Doom and it was perfection, and now they're coming out with a new. Or you think about a game like Helldivers, where it has millions of people playing that game. You know what I mean? Like on a daily basis, not just here and then here and then here. No, it's a constant flow of like millions of people playing this game.
Mm-hmm.
And so that shows that there's potential if you know how to make it. If you make it addictive enough, they'll play it and they'll be happy with their playing. Obviously, you're gonna encounter things that people don't like within the game. People are gonna critique how the fighting is, or people are gonna critique how the shooting is, or they're gonna critique how your reloading is, or, you know, just something about the game that they're not gonna like because you added that thing to it. But a game like Helldivers, who actually listens to the people who play the game, will do the right thing and change how they do certain stuff or update it to where it's constantly improving on a daily basis. I would appreciate that a lot more than just pushing out a game that you took some 5 years off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that long. How long have they been working on GTA 6?
It's been around 10 years, like 9, something like that.
Years, right? So I feel like at that time, this game should be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This game should have the chutzpah.
What the hell?
I'm telling you, bro, this game is gonna be so good that
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people are gonna go in with some rose tinted glasses.
Probably.
Well, you think because it's just GTA? Well, just because it's GTA?
Pretty much, and because the hype has been going on since they've been born.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, but shit.
I mean, hell.
It's worth the wait. The memes. This is why I tell you that the internet rules whenever it comes to like how things get mass produced, because GTA has had such a big uproar for like what they want in the game and everything like that. So I feel like the people who make GTA would listen to that because they did an okay job at the last GTA, making it online and improving certain things.
It only took an hour to load in, but
it only took me fucking damn near $600 for a PlayStation 5 so I could have better load times.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, I can't wait to get into that game. That was my favorite part about GTA when I was younger, was sitting through that load screen.
Oh boy!
And my mom was gonna walk in while titties was on the screen.
Yeah. I had the same thought whenever the shit was on.
Exactly. So now, I mean, it's kind of nostalgic sitting back and then like watching because it's not like it's just one blank screen like some games do. It switches to pictures or whatever.
Well, I mean, it's just a fancy tip screen.
It's cool.
Awesome shit.
Cool. You know, it's all right. They do it well.
It looks nice.
It looks nice. It entertains me. I can put that on and go do
This man,
This
this man looks
motherfucker
at PowerPoint for
I
fun.
tell you what, if my mom wanted me to do something, I'd throw on GTA because the load screen takes forever. By the time I get done with the dishes and take the trash out, the game is ready and loaded up.
Yeah, bro, you're just in your garage.
I didn't have to go and be like, hold on, mom, I can't pause this game.
Yeah.
That's because you can't play that motherfucker.
Like,
Be
come
waiting
on.
all damn day.
Damn. So, I don't know. It all depends on the viewer.
Yeah. I mean, in this economy, I mean, these companies are just going to go for profits. You say that, you know, the internet rules, but the internet's a fucking idiot and they don't do the right thing.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Well,
So
it's hard to argue
You're
with
right
that.
about that one, but like I said, I don't know. In how I've seen things, it tends. If you're creating something and you're putting it out for the people, they're gonna. If you're honestly putting it out for the people, you're gonna listen to how the people react to what you're putting
not
out.
like EA.
Not like EA who just throws it out there and is
I
like,
heard you like football.
You want it better? You want a better one? You want a better one? Then pay
Oh, the ball now has 2% more air in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Glad.
Your ball has been inflated 10%.
There's the
more.
ball now can have indents when the quarterback grabs it.
Exactly right. The fucking ball now has strings.
Oh,
Like, you know.
Oh, and that was the big thing for EA. They said they couldn't put referees in the game for like 10 years because they couldn't afford it, and they make like $1 billion a year.
Exactly. You make so much money off of the accessories and all the different gloves.
The fucking My Team cards.
Color. They even make you pay for the color of your skin. If you want to.
Oh, mine was free.
Look at this. That thing's in my generic. Look at that.
I wonder why.
Like, but like, come on, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, I understand in the business aspect, you gotta make money.
Yeah, but that's
you know, but you definitely probably on top of your spaghetti. So I mean,
we're in the age of monopolies.
Yeah, bro. But it's only because everybody wants to do this. We're all looking for that next big thing, or not the next big thing. Well, yeah, the next big thing, but we're also looking for that next big thing.
I mean,
you got to do it quick too.
If you have a brand name, almost anything will if it's good.
You can't stop. Once you stop, you're too slow down. You're never gonna catch up.
I mean, there are some people you'll always have like somewhat of a loyal fan base if you make something really good.
Yes, because I agree with that because Fable is coming back.
Oh yeah, I like the
Fable
older
Fables.
Fables.
Coming back, and that game to me was so ahead of its time. But that game was so beautiful. I feel like if they remade that game 2 years ago, it would have been a fucking amazing game. But I am so glad that they're coming back with that game because that game is literally my childhood.
Yeah,
that game was the greatest fucking like MMO
Fable
game.
2 is probably like one of my top 5 games of all time, just for nostalgia.
You getting shivers.
Yeah, like and like the ending in the game as a stupid kid, I actually felt it, even though, you know, I had to choose between someone I love, money, or this. I was like, I want my dog.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, I'll just murder you and then I'll take my dog with me.
Yeah. I want the dog.
I mean, I know people. I like getting on the old games because it in the loading screens it would tell you like what other people or did, or even while you were playing the game, it would tell you like if you did something to tell you, oh, this person has 10 more than you, and it was something stupid like this person has 10 more STDs than you do. This person has 30 kids, and this person is married to 800 people.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit was funny.
It was almost like an action adventure Sims almost.
Right. I loved it. I don't know. I loved it. I loved that game.
It's good. I just expect a lot more now than what we've had.
Talking about Fable, right?
Yeah.
I never played it enough.
A lot more like Elden Ring now in the visuals and stuff like that, I guess. But it does. I guess not in the visuals.
I expect interactions to be deeper. Besides, oh, I'm gonna dance and now you like me.
I mean, but there was people you would encounter that take longest to encounter.
Yeah, maybe if you're a people pleaser.
Well, I mean, bro, that was how you got discounts in all the stores in every land, bro. You made friends with like the blacksmith, or you made friends with the armor smith and stuff like that, and then they'll give you heavy ass
discounts on shit, and then because you're their friend, they give you extra discounts if you bargain with them. So they'll be like a 10,000 piece armor, right? You're getting it for 5,000. You're like, hey, look, buddy, you and me both know that I'm the only one here that can save your ass. So why don't you just make it 25? He's like, okay, I'll do 25 right here. That's come on, like
I mean, you might as
that
well.
made the game so much smoother. I'd upgrade so much faster. I'd fucking be blowing through the game and then just running around doing all the extra shit.
Oblivion was probably a little more advanced in that aspect than Fabled was.
The last Fable that came out was very interactive in the world that you were in. Anywhere you went, basically everywhere you went, there was always some side quest or some.
Well, having side quests isn't the same thing as like an interactive world. Side quests could be go collect 10 of my fucking dandelions out the garden.
But still, because there'll also be ones where like, oh, if you encounter, hey, I'm just letting you know that over there, all the way across the fucking world, there's my son is missing.
Yeah.
If you're over there by any chance, can you check up on it? I feel like it's more like
it's supposed to be like D&D,
like Red Dead Redemption in the side quest aspects, where you can run into them and you can do them and you can not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but sometimes the stuff that you do in that game impacts how the story and stuff goes within the last
minimally. Only certain things.
Well, I guess not how.
Only certain things.
It's more like it impacts something else you can do later on.
It might. The Witcher is the king of that.
Yeah, The Witcher is very, very good.
So Fable 4 needs to be up to that level.
Boy. Yeah, bro. Nah,
We're
I
talking
ain't never
past
played
this,
Fable.
man.
I was like, shit. I feel what y'all saying, but shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or nerds.
I ain't mad at it though. Shit, I am lucky gonna have to get the hell up out of here soon. I gotta get back up the highway.
I mean, we got all of our stuff out the way.
Shit, yeah, as far as I know, hell.
Okay. Well, whoever manages to watch all of this about hour-long video, appreciate it. Give it up for Adrian and Tony. I'm gonna link their bios down below in the description. Should have probably put that at the beginning. I still might.
Awesome shit.
Enjoy their music. Peace.